So in 2016, I started a blog called Project Rise, projectrise.blogspot.com, old school. This was before TikTok. This was before Vine, before people were going like vlogging. Like I was literally spending 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours a week typing concepts and bringing all this learning I've done and try to crystallize it into like methods and into systems. I love author James Cleary says, when we rise our goals, we fall to the level of our system. So I was taking all this stuff I was learning. It was really like a diary. I was just sharing concepts that I wanted people to learn that I was learning. And then I wrote a book, several books. But here's what everything changed, Chris. And this is where I want to shed light on why I do what I do. I was at Sumner High School teaching at a leadership class. And the title of my talk was The Power of Thought. Like, do we think about our thoughts? Do we think about our thinking? Probably not. And after I was done with my session, the teacher at the time was the head coach in basketball. He's like, Collin, that was really powerful, man. Hey, I want you to look up Trevor Moad. He's the mental conditioning coach for Alabama, and he works with Russell Wilson. I had known Russ for a few years. I never met Trevor. And I said, mental conditioning coach? What is that? So I looked up Trevor, and I saw all the work he was doing with Kirby Smart, with Nick Saban, with Navy SEALs, with NBA teams, MLB teams. He was this kind of pioneer of like normalizing mindset work. And then there were interviews where Russell Wilson at the time had the most wins of any quarterback in the first 5-10 years of his career. He was giving, hey, I want to just give a shout out to my mindset coach, and he would name his name. I was like, okay, Trevor Moad. So I started to research that, and I saw this is possible. This area that I've kind of delved into is a career path. And long story short, Trevor and I met in a year or two later, and I learned under Trevor, and we started creating content. And so that's how I got started.